So the other day I was discussing with an old-time friend and we were discussing a particular topic. And I said to him, you need to let go of this your stubbornness. He smiled and replied and said, my brother, it's this same stubbornness that has brought me this far and has made me who I am today. It ain't going nowhere. And we just teased back and forth, laughed, and we moved on. But later that day, I couldn't stop thinking about some things. And from a psychological point of view, I realized something, that sometimes what we call determination can slowly become cognitive rigidity, the tendency to cling to familiar ways of thinking. Even when the circumstances has changed, it is closely related to what we call the status quo bias, where we naturally prefer what is familiar rather than what is working. Personally, I'm a very big fan of tunnel vision, but tunnel vision has both its pros and cons, because there's a difference between resilience and blind persistence, and refusing to quit and then refusing to grow. So we cannot keep praying for open doors while holding on to outdated mindsets and stubborn hearts. And that's one reason why God gave David different strategies in overcoming the Philistines. Now, after David was anointed king over all Israel, the Israelites came to attack him. At this point, David had won several battles, but instead of relying on his strength of old victories, he consulted God, and the Lord said, go up, I will surely deliver them into your hands. David obeyed, and he won. Later, the Philistines returned to fight in that same region. David could have just assumed a mindset of previous success. I've done it before at the same place, let me just go. But rather, he consulted God again, and God gave him a different instruction. So this is what I mean when I say God is a strategist, better than any man's strategy. He said, do not go up straight, circle around behind them and wait until you hear the sound of marching, then advance. David obeyed, and once again, victory. Now take note, fresh inquiry, fresh strategy, fresh victory, fresh. Now if you notice, the promise was not changed. The enemy barely even changed. The mission did not change, just strategy. God gave me strategy. History teaches us the same lesson. In 1776, George Washington's army was outnumbered, exhausted, and losing hope. But rather than using conventional tactics or previous tactics, Washington crossed the icy Delaware River on Christmas night and launched a surprise attack before dawn. It was still an unexpected strategy, but same mission, different method, same victory. And success often depends on understanding the moment we are living in. A patient approach can solve a problem at one time, but fail in another situation. A bold action can create opportunity today, yet be reckless tomorrow. Some situations require firmness, some require gentleness, some require inclusion, some require separation, some require categorization. But wisdom is in knowing the difference. Effective people study changing circumstances. Instead of assuming the world will always adjust to their expectations, they adjust to reality. There's a proverb that states the bamboo that bends is stronger than the oak that restrains. Whether you are leading a company, raising a family, building a career, strengthening your faith, or overcoming personal setbacks, the key is not blind persistence, but intelligent adaptation. The Prince and I think Law 48 emphasizes the importance of formlessness, that is adaptability. That is the importance of adaptability. So our convictions should remain firm, but our methods can always be flexible. Purpose is constant, but strategy must evolve. So today I encourage you to balance patience with action, confidence with humility, planning with flexibility, because careers may shift overnight, businesses rise and fall, relationships evolve, technology changes, economics change, seasons change, and life rarely stands or stays the same. But never be so attached to yesterday's strategy or yesterday's character or who you were yesterday or yesterday's victory that you miss out on today's instruction. Also ask yourself, am I being resilient or am I simply repeating what is familiar? Always remember, fresh inquiry brings fresh strategy. Fresh strategy positions you for fresh victories, refinement. As always, you've been blessed. Share this and be a blessing.